So I'm Greg Costello. I'm down in South Louisiana. This is our 2024 soybean crop. This is a Asgrow variety. It has never been stressed out from emergence. It's had adequate moisture. We had 51 inches of rain already for the season. We applied BioSure plus B, or I guess at mid-flower, a little bit later than was recommended. And as you can see, we are loaded with fruit. We have not sprayed for any insects to this point. We are looking at a few stink bugs, not quite at threshold yet, that we may have to take out of here. It's had every conventional application of Roundup, dicamba, and it got a fungicide application on it here 3 or 4 weeks ago. So we're excited at what we see up to this point, and hopefully we can get these on a truck and get them delivered to the elevator without some kind of tropical event here that we have no control over. We planted a little sorghum in the heavier ground this year. We have a lot of deer pressure that can wipe out our bean crop. So really good friend of mine and I decided we'd plant a couple of little fields of sorghum. Sorghum came up very erratic. We had scattered moisture when we planted. We were hoping for a rainfall so that it all came up equally. It didn't. So we have some heads that are pollinating, some heads that are just emerging because of the time between emergence. We did 70 units of conventional nitrogen and 20 units of sulfur, and then a gallon of BioSure plus per acre. And it's well on its way. Again, I would have to say it's very erratic in maturity. We are combating a little bit of midge, and we're excited to see how that yield is going to turn out. So we had a little chemical injury to the sorghum, and the same chemical injury in some soybeans, and the BioSure is playing a major part in the recovery from the chemical injury, especially in the sorghum. The soybeans, on the other hand, they are struggling. They are still showing damage. There's going to be a major yield differential. The beans are alive, and they are putting on fruit, but we'll just have to see. Like I said, the BioSure probably kept them alive when I probably would have replanted that field in any other situation. So yeah, the sorghum looks really good. Came back from the injury, and we're gonna wait and see how this yield turns out on these injured soybeans. Again, both of those crops went through a lot of stress. At this point, it really looks like the BioSure got them going again. And again, there's no shortage of rainfall here, because everything I've talked to you about here today has 51 inches of rain on it up until now. So last year at this time, we experienced a horrible drought, one of the worst droughts that anybody in agriculture has experienced in the last 100 years in this part of the state. So moisture is not a concern right now. If we can get through this tropical season without cyclones and get this crop to the elevator, it's going to turn out to be a great year. Like anybody else in agriculture, we can't control the market, and we at the mercy of the market. We at the mercy of weather conditions around the globe. It's just not our local market, it's a global market. And so one thing we can do is try to get these yields up. What can we do to get these yields up? And so I just started doing research, and came up on several products, and started researching BioSure, and got a hold to their territory representative, and then he put me on to some testimonies from uh, some producers that's been using this for years. And you know, it's an all natural product. It's not synthetic, no chemicals. Got in touch with him and made the phone call, and 3 days later I had the product down here. Thank y'all.